What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 creepiest coincidences in history. 80% of you guys that are watching the video right now aren't even subscribed to the channel. Like, subscribe, bro. We about to hit 13K. Like, subscribe. You watching the video, you might as well go down and subscribe. You can change your mind whenever you want to, bro. Like, fuck it, just subscribe, bro. Like the video while you at. And without further ado, let's get into this video, and y'all let me know down in the comments which one was the craziest coincidence and which one you don't believe. Like, me personally, I don't believe in coincidences. So all of these might be true, they might not. Like, y'all let me know, man. But I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's get into it. So the first one that we're going to talk about today may prove that World War I was actually planned out. We all know that the famous event that started World War I was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And it was an event that has become so mythic that it spawned a number of weird legends. Like the idea that in 1913, the Archduke hunted down a white stag and was targeted by a mortal curse as a result. We don't really believe in that one, but there is one strange coincidence that is most certainly true. It concerns the car that he was shot in. The 𝐜𝐨𝐬𝐭𝐞𝐧𝐭 wasn't the cursed car of doom it was rumored to be. For those who don't know, the 𝐜𝐿𝐴𝐭𝐽 was the name of the car. The 𝐜𝐿𝐴𝐭𝐽 wasn't the cursed car of doom it was rumored to be, but it did bear an odd message. The car sat in a museum in Vienna for nearly 2 decades before British tourists pointed out the odd significance on the vehicle's license plate, which read A111118, as in Armistice November 11th, 1918. There are literally pictures of them same license plates, so A111118, right? Remember that. Those numbers match up with the famous date of the agreement that ended World War I, which was November 11th, 1918. A111118, November 11th, 1918. Like, come on now, bro. Coincidentally, the numbers that started World War I, or the license plate that was on the car that started the event of World War I, connects to the same exact date. Not one day off, not 1 year off. The same exact date that ended World War I. So you telling me this shit not planned out, bro? That had to be planned out. Like, before we continue that, my condolences to people who lost families in World War I. This is not like trying to say that anything about them or anything that they fought for wasn't right. I mean, the people, the soldiers obviously didn't know, but the ones above, they knew. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that. And without further ado, let's get into the next one. So in the second one, we're going to talk about this coincidence. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of weird that things match up the same. This one may prove that John F. Kennedy was a reincarnation of Abraham Lincoln. I know it sounds crazy, but listen up. So to first start it off, Abraham Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy who told him not to go to the theater on the night of his death. And John F. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln who told him not to go to Dallas. Abraham Lincoln was shot in the Ford Theater, and John F. Kennedy was shot in a Lincoln made by Ford. They were also both taken out on a Friday. Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth, was known by 3 names comprised of 15 letters. And John F. Kennedy's assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald, was also known by 3 names comprised of 15 letters. John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln from a theater and fled to a warehouse, where Lee Harvey Oswald shot JFK from a warehouse and fled to a theater. See, now things are starting to really get weird, but keep listening up. Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846, and John F. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946. Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860, and John F. Kennedy was elected president in 1960. And Lincoln's successor was Andrew Johnson, born in 1808, and John F. Kennedy's successor was Lyndon Johnson, born in 1908. They were both also directly concerned with civil rights, and they both had wives who lost children in the White House. It's so many coincidences between them, it makes you think they are not coincidences. That's why I personally don't believe. And y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, because that's crazy. But let's get to the next one, because it gets even crazier. See, this next one we're going to talk about might strike people personally, but it's no personal intent to strike anybody, if that makes any sense. So this one talks about former NBA star Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace, and canceled television show aired on Comedy Central, Legends of Chamberlain Heights. So in Legends of Chamberlain Heights Season 1, Episode 8, titled The End of Days, which aired November 18th, 2016, keep that date in mind, started off as a normal episode, but then took a sinister turn once they showed the scene of Kobe Bryant dying in a helicopter crash. Like I said, this scene aired 4 years before Kobe Bryant's death, so how did he die in a helicopter crash 4 years later in 2020? That makes no sense. So this scene aired November 18, 2016, and he ended up dying in a helicopter crash 4 years later, January 26, 2020. Like, make it make sense, bro. We all know that Kobe was battling for the name Black Mamba with big pharma companies, and it could have took a left turn. We don't know, I don't know, nobody knows, and we probably will never know. But I'm gonna show y'all this clip, and y'all let me know what type of vibe y'all get from it, and y'all let me know in the comments about this one too. And after I show y'all this clip, we're gonna get into the next one.
Almost there.
Oh shit! It's Kobe Bryant!
Help me.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out!
Pass. These were Shaq's anyway.
Before I start this one, my condolences to anybody's lives or family affected in the 9/11 attacks. This creepy coincidence talks about how 9/11 may have actually been planned out, with the 9/11 attacks being foreshadowed in a 1994 cartoon, which aired 7 years before the 9/11 attacks even actually happened, and a TV series by the name of Iron Man on season 1, episode 5, titled The Grim Reaper Wears a Teflon Coat. It's a bit sinister when you pay attention to what's actually happening during the episode. This episode started off weird, showing missiles colliding into the Twin Towers, and then later on in the episode showing a plane crashing into the Pentagon. Like, come on, bro, that's 9/11. Like, that's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's 9/11. And be mindful before watching this clip. This episode aired September 24th, 1994. And as we all know it, the 9/11 attacks took place September 11th, 2001. And also, before I show y'all this clip, y'all pay attention to the end of the clip where it shows the plane crashing into the Pentagon. And just pay attention to the towel on the floor. Checkerboard towels, Masonics, and like, come on, bro, it's in your face. Like, it's not really much I can say. So y'all just pay attention, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this one also in the comments. And after I show y'all this clip, we're gonna get into the last and final one. And that one might be the craziest one. I ain't gonna lie, it might be the craziest one. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Whew, damn.
Unidentified warplane sighted heading for New York City.
Our detection system shows nothing. Mayday! Mayday! New York is under attack! Intercept and destroy!
A force field is shielding the warplane. It's getting through.
And that, gentlemen, is what could happen if our prototype fighter bomber fell into the wrong hands.
We will now strike at the heart of American defense and destroy the Pentagon with one swift and deadly blow. With the Grim Reaper in my possession, Iron Man will be powerless to stop me.
Mandarin, we're being assaulted. We've come under fire.
Deal with it.
Last coincidence we're going to talk about today talks about the sinking of the Titanic. So in 1898, an author by the name of Morgan Robertson published a novella entitled The Wreck of the Titan. The plot revolved around the HMS Titan, a British luxury liner that hit an iceberg and sank while crossing the Northern Atlantic. And 14 years later, the Titanic faced a similar tragedy. But here's where things started to get weird. So both ships were considered unsinkable, and they both hit an iceberg in the month of April, approximately 400 miles from Newfoundland, both also approximately 800 feet long. Both tragedies resulted in the deaths of over 2,000 people. Also, the lack of life jackets and lifeboats were a huge problem for both ships, tragically so for the real-life Titanic. With the novella coming out 14 years before, in 1898, before the Titanic actually happened, it makes me think that the Titanic tragedy wasn't actually a tragedy. There are stories behind the Titanic, how it was people on the Titanic that they wanted to take down and they sabotaged the ship and some other shit. How the Titanic wasn't even actually the Titanic, but it was the Olympic replica, but a more busted down version of the Titanic. Like, it's a whole lot of stuff behind the Titanic. I don't know, bro. I just feel like all this shit planned out, and they hundreds and thousands of years ahead of us, and they just planning shit out day by day. It makes me think that every tragedy that actually happens isn't actually a tragedy. It's just them trying to use that to distract us from what's really going on. They don't want people actually looking into shit. I don't know, bro, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. And if y'all did enjoy the video, man, give me the 13K, man. I'm dropping new videos at least every other day, man. I'm gonna try to go hard for y'all, man. I hope y'all been enjoying the content. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments which one was the craziest coincidence. And let me know if y'all believe in coincidences after this, because I damn sure don't. Me personally, I do not, bro. I don't know, bro. I just can't. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far, comment the moon emoji in the comments. If y'all made it this far, comment the moon emoji. And I comment back. I'm commenting back on everything. So y'all ask me questions down in the comments. All that type of shit. Y'all know. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram also. I post on there and I'm more active on there. So I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.